necessarily to pick Brood Mother. And that's the same with Inferno. It's not to say that Inferno is complete garbage. It's just that
there's no
he
point to it,
doesn't
right?
have. There's no point because there are matchups. I mean, even for instance, I think maybe I don't know. Maybe Inferno has it. If it even has one matchup that you can use, then for me it has a point.
I just want to quickly say,
though,
did that match lag like crazy for anyone else? Or
It
was it just
did,
me?
but it's because we were getting him in. We'll see what happens here. It should be fine. We haven't had issues
One
earlier
respect
today
for
with
the
anyone.
lag.
So.
Oh no, I didn't do it too early. I didn't give any respect.
You accidentally gave no respect, you evil man. Right. So it took a little bit, but we're finally here. This is going to be our second semi-final of the day. It's going to be Devastating Man. Although his gamer tag does have Immortal in it. A little bit of a trick right there. Real life mind game, I think. Versus Murko. Murko is, without a doubt, the most dominant player in these Community Cups. Hattrick versus Hellfire is going to be really interesting. I think it is going to be quite a stylish match. But Murko, this guy's a nutcase. And we've seen that time and time again. Devastating Man, we've seen Hattrick used last week, but with a different player. I believe that was Phenomenal X2. And Glue, why don't you run us through Hattrick versus Hellfire?
Well, as quickly as I can. It's not a matchup that needs to happen. He does not need to pick Hattrick, but I know that I know Devastating Man personally. He will go for offense that he doesn't necessarily need to do. So let's just hope that he keeps his stuff in check, and Murko has to show him that he understands.
Well, he's going to have to adjust quick because he's already got no bar to work with, and Murko is just all over him and almost has an entire X-ray himself.
Oh, trying to anti-cross up with the standing one, doesn't quite get it now. I think one of the first things we saw in this set was a horrible trade. Oh my god, tricky stuff! He drops the combo, but that was quite a disgusting setup right there. Jumping in, trying to get you to block high, expecting the jump, and just tricking with the low callback. You know, that's a legit thing with Hattrick now, you know, forcing different blocks. Oh wow, nice hit confirm into the teleport though, just to make the hat miss. Or not even come back. Fair enough. That's going to be the first round for Murko.
I love that setup. Oh, go ahead.
One thing to note about Devastating Man is he doesn't save his meter for breakers. He will use it for straight hat a lot. So keep that in mind.
Okay, fair enough.
But that's not the first time we've seen Murko hit confirm that 1-2-3. I feel he's consistently ready for that to connect.
There was a nice fuzzy on the overhead. Managed to get away from it. Oh, wow, nice overhead. Full combo, yes. Oh no, drops the spin. Only gets 14%. That is a big shame.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, he's going to try and convert, but he's going to get the standing 4 into spare. Murko's sitting on 3 bars. I mean, he's so dead at this point. And yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for not blocking there. He was probably going to do X-Ray, which does good chip. X-Ray for Scorpions plus on block anyway. And a very dominant round 1, but it didn't look completely hopeless for Devastating. We did see some really cool stuff. It's just a matter of when he lands the hit, we just need to start seeing him actually capitalize, you know, and not drop the combo. Get the setup afterwards, you know, grab that opportunity with both hands and not drop it. We've seen that from a lot of hat-trick players, you know, where they just, you can see what they're trying to implement. You can see the mix-ups and they work, but it's just not.
If you drop your combo, it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
That really is all it boils down to, because it's not even like, it is obviously a problem. If you drop your combos, you lose everything about your momentum, damage, all that stuff that we've said till the cows come home, but it's more of a problem that Murko isn't dropping anything. So we see Devastating Man get a hit, drop it, cash out at tiny damage. Murko hits him, takes off 40% into restand. Like, it's just not in his favor. You need to be nailing these combos and conversions, because not only to obviously do your damage and keep yourself in the game, but to show your opponent that you're not falling apart and that you are worth respecting. Like, that he needs to worry about your options.
No, he's gonna bet everything on that attempt to first hit, jump back into dive kick. Murko's not gonna bite. He's not only gonna get the first hit bonus and starve that bar from Devastating, but over 50% gone already, and unfortunately getting a little bit of lag. Unfortunately, I guess that's just part of online gaming. Oh, it's going to get cleared up, but not before he lands a hit. That sucks big time.
Going for Meatbone Teleport, hasn't used it yet. No, goes for Beatus one. There's the overhead. Devastating Man is going to get tagged. It's just kind of difficult because it's just a momentum thing. We see Hellfire touch you, he takes loads of damage. If he gets a throw, that just adds a nice big chunk, especially at the end of a conversion. But there's the, oh wow, we see Murko try and go for the whiff punish, but we can finally see Devastating Man get a little bit of a hit. Goes for the recall a little bit too early. There's the Meatbone Teleport to try and get out. Keeps himself safe though. Not too much of a problem.
I feel like that was quite an interesting thing to see. He knows the gap in 2-1-4, tried to armor through with the teleport and it whiffed. Scorpion still moved too far forward. I wonder what Kung Lao's answer is going to be for that now he knows he can't do it. Staggering the 1-1, there we go. And again, the second time he's tried to go for the teleport, and it just hasn't worked. Scorpion's moving too far forward, and it's just not going to connect. Murko with the rush down, and yeah, we could definitely see a second game right here. Sitting on 3 bars again. Is he going to break? He's not. He's going to keep it. I mean, Murko, it's still definitely all in his game. He gets the low! No, he drops the forward one! Very unfortunate.
Man, the momentum is gone, and we see Murko. What is he waiting for?
What's going on?
He could X-ray at any point. Or tries to bait him. You saw that little bit of hesitation.
Oh! I mean, the teleport was cute, but I really don't think there was anything to stop him from doing it.
It all boiled down to drops again. It really is a shame when 2 games back to back, because he's clearly got some sick stuff. Like, he's clearly setting up stuff that's really cool. It's just if you drop the follow-up, especially if you drop it immediately, then what are you trying to condition with?
That would have been an amazing comeback too. That would have been, and that's, I want to say as well, that's 2 for 2. He got the low hat call off the jump in. That's 2 for 2 times it worked.
Well,
so.
You might be sitting at home thinking, why is that working? The low hat call, right, in the air is a low. When you're on the way down from a jump in, it's your jump in attacks become overhead. So it kind of becomes the whole aftershock tremor mix-up of having a low in the air. So you have to second guess every time Kung Lao jumps when there's a hat somewhere on the screen, because that low call is going to be a 50-50 between the jump in normal, which is an overhead, and the low hat. But right now, we can see Murko's kind of just getting hit by the lows, because again, he's not taking the damage to make it really matter respecting it or not.
Now, I think one thing that we might have missed right here, he has actually gone for Tempest. He's not gone for Hat Trick anymore. He's gone for Tempest for the pick. I'm assuming he might try and almost end up right there, the hat call. I feel like that's going to be, the orbiting hat is one of the reasons he's gone for this pick. Almost tricking Murko into thinking it's now going to be his time to press the button, and it's not. Oh my god, he runs into Hellfire. Unfortunately, the hat just goes all the way around and hits the Hellfire last, causing there to be basically no shield in front of Devastating. That was, I want to say devastating, but you'll hate me for saying that.
That's alright, you've already gone beyond that point. I think it's a little bit too late to start worrying about puns now.
Oops. Now, that's going to be round number 1. Ooh, he's going to catch the Hellfire. Double overhead, but again, no reason he's not going to block that. So, nice block there from Murko. But I think the Tempest pick, I can agree with it. I think he's going to try and slow it down a little bit. The setup is nice, but I just don't feel like Devastating is in a consistent enough situation for it to matter. Oh, no drops!
And he got armored for it. Murko is ready for him to drop that. I don't think Murko has any faith in Devastating Man's execution at the moment.
Well, I feel like if he's going to... Oh, no, the down 1 standing 3 is going to be good. Murko, he's probably going to take the round on this, because that's going to be a Hellfire Aura into guaranteed setup and chip. Forward 2 is going to chase down the backdash, and a very clean and convincing match point for Murko. Looking to get into Grand Finals for the 4th week in a row.
Well, Devastating Man is looking he's looking a lot more comfortable. It's just maybe the pick came too late, who knows. But if he can take this game, that'll do wonders for his morale. Question is Murko going to let him? But no, the wake up raw Hellfire is going to give him a full combo. Big damage, Spencer bar for the teleport. The breaker comes out, but a little bit
he's ready
late.
for the anti-air. Really nice. That back 3-2-1 almost dropped as well, but I think Devastating just with the knowledge. Down 4, he's going to be good. Doesn't quite get the hat back, but he challenges it anyway. Murko's not going to bite or press the button. He's only going to need 1 more hit, especially with that health. I mean, Murko, he gets 1 hit and that's going to be game over.
That teleport was risky, but it paid off. Doesn't go for the big one, then another drop. That could be disastrous. There's the throw tech. Down 4 gets blocked. Murko, he's going to start his offense, and that teleport is probably going to do it. This is Hellfire. Let's not forget this damage is incredible.
Oh, no, is he going to guarantee Hellfire Aura? He can't survive. Ah, game over. I mean...
But that's 3 for 3. They came down to drop combos. It really sucks to see the same thing over and over again, but it really was a consistent problem.
Yeah, I think ultimately that was almost story of his life. The Tempest pick was really good, but it's like you said earlier, it definitely came too late. I would like to have seen him almost reverse it. Tempest first to play a bit more solid and feel out how Murko's going to play. And if the solid stuff isn't working, then that's probably when you should... switch to Hat Trick, you know. Go for solid stuff first, and if it doesn't work, go to Hat Trick and then try and go for just unpredictability and, you know, the potential matchup unfamiliarity. I would like to have seen it in that order, I think.
Still though, did show us some cute stuff with Hat Trick. Hat Trick, a character that has been explored a lot post-patch, so it is nice to see that character being played a bit. It's just a shame when the swag comes out and the reads are good, but the execution phase, it really is unfortunate. But props for making top 4. Thank you very much, Devastating Man, for taking part today. Hopefully we see you again in future cups. And Murko, not to sound disrespectful, but not very not surprising fashion, finds himself in grand finals for a 4th week in the row. Looking to make this an entire month of tournaments that he's going to win. He's obviously got his 3 in a row, looking for his 4th, and once again, K-Top finds himself as the last man standing to stop him from doing it.